Howdy, race fans, and welcome to Rockingham. WFO Racing Network presents to you Eighmey Contracting Truck Series here in Week 4, Season number 15. 26, 27, 28 trucks on the track tonight. We'll get to the action right after this.
Nothing could surprise you. You thought you'd seen everything, but you never saw me coming. All eyes on me, ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not, ready or not. Oh, here I come, so you better get ready. Get ready. Something big is about to go down. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Down zone, you best get moving. I'm about to change the game. Go ahead, try to outrun me. It's all the same. Ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not. Ready or not. Oh, here I come, so you better get ready. Get ready. Something big is about to go down. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. I'm making waves. Ready or not. You can't escape. Ready or not. I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not. Here I come, so you better get ready. Get ready. Something big is about to go down. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not. Ready or not.
Well, and there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go. Anyway, week 4 here at Season 15 here at WFO Racing Network. This is the Eighmey Contracting Truck Add the R, DMS, add the R. Anyway, we'll be starting here shortly. I'm your host, Dead Man Strolling. And I was supposed to have a co-host. I don't know where he's at.
I'm right here.
Oh, well, way to show up at the very, I can't hear you. Hold on. You got to give me some sound check here because, you...
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Well, I don't know why you're coming in on that channel. Well, that's going to be interesting.
It always is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, because you're coming in on the race channel, so in order... All right. Well, I can't do anything about it now without shutting everything down. Oh, yeah.
It sounds all right on the stream.
Well, yeah, because there's no racing. As soon as the cars go, then you're going to be drowned out by the cars or you're going to drown. Well, we'll just have to wing it like we always do. To hell with it. We're just going to wing it. Anyway, Sir Brazy Bolt, how are you doing tonight? Glad to have you back up in the booth.
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, sir?
Good.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Just good.
Well, you haven't been here in so long. I mean, I'm wondering if you forgot about your useless facts.
No, I have not.
Well, why don't you give us the useless shit that people don't care about?
Alrighty. So, we're in Rockingham. It was, let's see, It is a 1.017 mile track, D-shaped oval.
Wait a minute. Is it 1.700 or 1.170? Oh, okay.
The track opened in October of 1965 under the leadership of attorney Elsie Webb and a group of investors. Turns 1 and 2 have a 22-degree banking. Turns 3 and 4 have 25-degree banking, and the straightaways have 8-degree banking. It was a track that was used by NASCAR up until 2004, and then it kind of took a hiatus until this year. In fact, in 2 weeks, they're going to race here.
Oh, wow.
So, now the trucks have been running a little more recent, but they also took a hiatus, and they are also going to be here in 2 weeks. So,
A hiatus. And we're all supposed to know what the hell a hiatus is.
They took a break.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, why didn't you just say that?
That's what a hiatus is.
Why are you going to come out with hiatus?
I got to try and sound technical.
Technical?
Yeah.
All right.
Notable.
Notable. Okay. All right. Always trying to get in there. Yeah, see how he is? Well, you know what? The one thing that I do realize is we named that properly. A bunch of useless shit no one cares about. Ow. I don't know. What are we doing now?
I know, Scotty. I know.
Practice. Can't be using those $5 words. Exactly, Scotty. Exactly. Welcome to the show. What happened? Oh, okay. We're still live, aren't we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Ivan's in the house, as always, which means, we'll probably see him in a wreck sometime tonight. He'd be listening and watching and texting and trying to drive. Anyway, we got 27 trucks on the track tonight. Paul Patterson, Travis Smith, Justin Ritchie, Ivan Jones, Jason Knox, 2. Okay. I guess that means he's on the track also. Jeffrey Haffey, Mike Mitchell, Vern Bradley, John Sanu, Aaron Cummings, John Wimbish, Randy Showers, Steven Seegers, Austin Wagner, Dakota Floyd, Tommy Haynes, Chuck Sweeney, Elsie Daly, Brandon Showers, Glenn Jameson, Richard Holland, TJ Lee, Rick Fergone, Randy Showers, and Roy Hyde. Is there more? I don't know. Doesn't seem like I read that many. Oh, Dakota Floyd. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, they're switching around. Dakota Floyd just
They're
posted.
qualifying. It'll be fine.
Yeah, they're called qualifying. They just posted Dakota Floyd posting a 23:30, 168 miles an hour. Justin Ritchie coming in with a 23:36. Austin Wagner, a 23:47. Dakota knows his track pretty good, huh? Yeah. John Sanu out there right now, and the cameraman is dead. Bert Wilson out on the track. Running his first lap was a 23:58, and that's what he's going to qualify at. Rick Fergone out there with a 23:62. Steven Seegers just ran a 23:71. John Sanu, a 23:73. So it looks like Dakota Floyd is going to hold on. Oh, Vern Bradley. Vern Bradley coming onto the track. Watch his qualifying time. Guys, we have a little bit of technical difficulties because somebody didn't want to, show up early so we could do a sound check.
I was in another room.
So you may not be able to hear the co-host. We're aware of it. Thank you very much. But we're going to do what we can with what we got. Otherwise, I got to shut everything down, and that race is loud as shit. Wonder. Who wrote the book of drugs? Listen, I don't think this is going to work. Oh, wait a minute. This might work, but all right, try that. Hello?
Testing, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2.
No, you're still coming through. All right, try that.
Testing, 1, 2,
Nope.
3.
That ain't happening. Try that.
Testing.
Hold on. Don't need you to test.
Okay. Just make random sounds.
Do what?
Just make random sounds.
Yeah, see, I've got you coming in on that. I don't know. Oh, wait. All right. Oh, try that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're still coming in on the wrong channel, but
Okay.
I got you louder. I think.
Sing. What's going on, Denise?
See, we pull this up, put that up there, try that.
Try again.
No, don't try to be sexy and have sex with me. I want you to give me a sound check.
I am giving you a sound check.
He's trying to be all manly. All right.
You got to please the fans.
Well, that's gonna be about the best I can do for right now, and we're gonna try and go with that. Ain't nobody want to listen to him anyway. All right. Anyway, it looks like Dakota Floyd is going to be your what you call qualifier. We'll put put you on the pole. Put you on the pole. Okay. Who knows? Maybe we won't do that. I don't know.
Won't do what?
There we go. Okay, shit's working. All right, anyway, we got Dakota Floyd in the 24. Why is... Okay, hold this. right, I'm going to have to figure that out. Anyway, Dakota Floyd, we got on the pole, and right beside him is going to be Justin Ritchie in the 55 or the 6, or we can't get our car numbers right. Why? I have no idea. But anyway, Austin Wagner is going to be in the the number 4 car. Right beside him is Tommy Haynes in the 17. Elsie Daly next row in 5th. Jacob Daniels in 6th. And we got Burt Wilson. Burt Wilson's going to be starting 7th. Michael McCauley in the 81, going to be starting 8th. Rick Fergone in 9th. John T. Wimbish going to be rounding off your top 10.
And you got Steve Seegers, who's going to be number 11. Ivan Jones is going to be starting 10th. John Sanu is going to start, Ivan is 12th. John is 13th. Keaton Tripp is going to start 14th. Vern in the 14 is going to start 15th. TJ Lee is going to start 16th. Richard Holland is going to start 17th. Chuck Sweeting is going to start 18th. Roy Hyde will be 19th. And Travis Smith is going to round out your top 20.
And then you got Brandon Showers, Glenn Jameson, Mike Mitchell, Randy Showers, Aaron Cummings, Jeffrey Hafey, and Jason Knox. Not sure about this, but it says Chuck already crashed. Let's take a look at this. Oh, he going to the back. He wants to go to the back. All right. That's just a move. All right, here we go. Let's get back to live here. We got the pace car out and we're about to go. And that is loud as hell. All right, there we go. Nobody wants to hear Brazy anyway. Green flag, we are green flag here in Rockingham. Seriously? Let's go take a look at this. This is the start of it, and it shows Aaron Cummings, and that's going to be here on the restart. I don't see a crash, but okay. Yellow flag is out. And let's take a look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. John Sanu is going to get caught up in that. Well, there we go. Looks like we got a whole crew down there. Let's see, Burt Wilson is going to be in with that. The number 10. And oh, yep. Yeah. I got nothing. How about you, Brazy? You got something?
I got nothing yet.
Looks like I'm not sure, but I know Bert was involved in that. John Sanu, and the that would be the 10 of Rick Vergone. Not really sure what happened. Looks like we had a little checkup there, and yeah. Well, did we get a lap under? No, we didn't know what. Take a look at it from Rick's. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got down on the paint, got up, checked. A little love tap, baby. It was a love tap. Okay, well, there you go. First-hand look right there. Down on the paint, up a little bit. Maybe a checkup, maybe. I don't know. And a mwah. How you doing? How you doing, Bert? All right. Meanwhile, back up in front, Justin Ritchie has moved up into the first spot. Dakota Floyd is going to be on his outside. Austin Wagner in third. Tommy Haynes is going to be fourth. Elsie Daly fifth. Jacob Daniels is going to move up to 6th. Michael McCulley, 7th. Steve Seegers right there in 8th. John T. Wimbish is going to be 9th. And Bert Wilson finds him way up to 10th. Yeah. As we are under the first caution of the night. Already. Good evening, Tay-Tay, and welcome to the show. Tay-Tay out there rooting for the 53. That'd be Ivan Jones.
Nice.
All right, there goes the pace car. Boy, he made a quick left. Green here in Rockingham. We are back in green. Justin Ritchie getting a pretty good start out on that restart. Truck numbers really going to mess with me tonight. Justin Ritchie is 55, driving a truck with a 6 on it. Shame. But doesn't matter. He's out there in the lead. Dakota Floyd up there in 2nd in that 24. Austin Wagner and Tommy Haynes in there in 3rd and 4th. LZ Daly rounding off the top 5. And we're just getting started here, and we'll have the opportunity. Go ahead and let's go ahead and do that. Crank it up. Autism Awareness, sponsored by RGC Motorsports. That's right, people. Get it ready to crank up. Autism Awareness, sponsored by RG Motorsports, sponsoring the Crank It Up for the entire season. Hats off to them. Want to thank them very much. We got Dakota Floyd moving back towards the front. Justin Ritchie and Tommy Haynes going ahead and battling it in for 2nd spot. LZ Daly moving up to 4th. Jacob Daniels moving his way up into 5th, and behind him is going to be Steve Seegers and Keaton Tripp in the 26 car truck. Michael McCulley right in behind him. John T. Wimbish. Yo, running in 9th. Austin Wagner dropping down to 4th, or 10th. Richard Holland moving up to 12th. Travis Smith has moved up there to 13th. Up 7 spots tonight there, Brazy. Roy Hyde, 14th. Ivan Jones, 15th. TJ Lee staying right around the 16th spot. That's where he started. Jason Knox running a really good race tonight.
Perfect race.
He hasn't run a single lap yet. Michael McCauley up there bombing around in the top 10 there, running in 7th. Look at the race that we got right there. Jacob Daniels, Michael McCauley, what is that, Wimbish and Seegers. Richard Holland there, just moved into the top 10. Trying a new graphics mode tonight.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm thinking I might need to do that.
Yeah, I can. Well, maybe I can put you. And then I can turn. Okay, they can hear you now, but I can. They'll be able to hear you. I can hear you a little.
He might like it better that way. If he can't hear me, I can talk to you guys and you won't hear a thing I say.
Oh yeah, I can hear you, but not when my app is running. Anyway, we got Burt Wilson and Travis Smith fighting for the 12th spot. Austin Wagner dropping down to the 13th in that Ford truck. Back up in front. They're starting to track down Dakota. And then it would be Tommy Haynes and Justin Ritchie. Can you see that timing screen? Crazy?
Yes, sir.
Can you see the timing screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Let's go back here and take a look. We got Ivan Jones in the 53 right there. He is currently running 15th, but with Rick Pagone right in behind. And what is that? Is that 51? Yeah, that's 51 of Paul Patterson. Vern Bradley in the 14 truck. Currently running 17th. Glenn Jameson in the 63, right in behind him. TJ dropping a couple of spots. TJ going down to 19th, staying in the top 20. Mike Mitchell moving his way up to the 20th spot. Chuck Sweeney right there in the 75, that flashy pinkish purple 75. Tommy Haynes taking a look to the outside, decides against it. Looks like they pretty well maintained themselves around Rockingham there, Brazy.
Yeah, I think last night there was 4 cautions. My cars run a little bit different. I heard a couple of drivers saying that the trucks seem to handle a little better than the cars do on this track.
Really? Well, that's good to know. Come on, Honey Bunny. Or what? Come on, 00. I got money running on this, man. I think that's what they call him, right? Honey Bunny? Roy Honey Bunny Hyde, currently running 14th. Jake putting his money down on the Honey Bunny. Of course, I can't say that I ain't never put money down on the Honey Bunny before, if you know what I mean. Ow. Oops. Sorry.
Wrong kind of Honey Bunny.
Oh. Paul Patterson going to go down into pit lane. And meanwhile, we got Tommy Haynes, Justin Ritchie, and Elsie Daly up here running on second spot. Dakota getting a little bit of distance on there right now, moving it up to a little over 3/4 of a second. Mike McCulley in the 81 going to move up into sixth spot. Keaton Tripp moving up 9 spots in the top 5. It's going to rest in behind LZ Daly there.
Mike tells me he likes this track. There's several drivers that do not.
Mike told you that?
Yeah, Mike told me that he likes this track.
Oh. Well, there he is right there in sixth spot. Getting challenged by Jacob Daniels down to the inside, and he's got Wimbish and Richard Holland and Travis Smith all coming for him too. This is a big race right here for the top 5, or the top 6 anyway. And Jacob is going to go looking down at him. Richard's going to follow Jacob. You got Wimbish on the outside. Daniels down there on the inside. Side by side, and look at this, Richard. He's looking. He was looking. I'm not saying that 3 wide at Rockingham can't be done. I just wouldn't recommend it. But what do I know?
Inside there, and he had a little bit of. Richard tried going to the inside there and had a little bit of. Had to cut back a little bit and lost a little bit of his run, but gained it back in there to try and go back again.
Jacobs going wild. Wide, I mean. Not wild, wide. Now he's going to cut back down. He cut off Richard Holland like he was in Houston traffic. No turn signal, nothing. Just took it. Meanwhile, Travis Smith has moved up. He's moved up into 8th spot, and there, wow. Oh, took a little bit of smoothing off in Mike, and we're gonna watch his battle right here. This is a good battle right here.
Kind of dusting off the back bumper of McCulley there.
And look at that. Travis Smith is going to sneak on by. And he's going to try the inside of Michael McCulley. Travis Smith is like, hey, hey, Daniels, watch this. I'll show you how it's done. And he's going to take it. And look at that. Michael's going to leave the door open. You got Austin Wagner now taking a look. Boy, I couldn't classify that as 3 wide, but it looked good for the tape. And Austin Wagner's going to take over that spot. Now here comes Richard Holland down on the inside. Meanwhile, look at that interval up in front. Dakota Floyd putting it down, man. 2.73 seconds over Justin Ritchie. We'll take a look out Justin's window here and see what he sees. And I'll tell you what he doesn't see. He doesn't see Dakota Floyd. Right? And he's... And then, hey, Keaton Tripp back here on the 26. He's fallen down over almost a second and a half behind Justin. Meanwhile, Roy Hyde back here in a host of vehicles. Vern Bradley, John Wimbish, Roy Hyde, Steve Seegers. And that is the 76 of Aaron Cummings. A lap down. Bender says, let's get an inside on the 81. He wants an inside look. We can do that.
Battling teammates right now.
There's the 81 right there, fighting with Johnson. It looks like he might have just, I don't want to say kissed the wall, but maybe groped it a little bit. There we go. Let's give it a rundown right now. Lap 48. We got Dakota Floyd out in front. Justin Ritchie in second. Keaton Tripp in third. Tommy Haynes in the 17 machine right there. He's going to be in fourth. LZ Daly is going to be running fifth. Austin Wagner is going to be in your sixth spot. Travis Smith, seventh. Richard Holland moving up to eighth now. Michael McCauley in ninth, and Jacob Daniels is going to be your top 10. Ivan Jones having a little bit of issue there. He's already down in the pit right there. You see him. He's the 53. Yeah, looks like... Yeah, there we go. Had to wait a minute, let everything shift out. Your leader right there, the 24, Dakota Floyd. Not sure why that keeps blinking out. You see John Snew, Richard Holland going around Jeffrey Hathey there in the 08. So far, 52 laps and pretty uneventful except for the first lap.
Sounds like we got some drivers that are going to start pitting here in a moment.
It looks like Michael McCauley is down on pit road already. Lap 53. Paul Mitchell right there. You just saw him in the 2 car. He's going to be going down. Or Mike Mitchell, sorry. I think they're basing it off the leader there. With the exception of Mike Mitchell and Michael McCauley. Nobody's gone in yet. So. But Dakota Floyd, 4-second lead. I'm going to have to say he's got this track down. What do you think there, Crazy?
It does appear that way. Definitely
It does appear
that way.
Do you concur?
I do concur.
I'm
Oh,
so
look at you using the $5 word.
I know. Actually, I just thought of, Watch Me Run. Do you did you ever see that movie?
Nope.
I don't think that's the name of the movie, to be honest with you.
I can't say that I've seen that one. I know that comes as a surprise to you.
I don't know if that's the name. It's the one where he's a con man and I can't even think of his name, to be honest with you. He's a guy in Wolf of Wall Street. What the hell's his name? Anyway, he pretended to be a doctor. I don't know that one. Anyway. Somebody in chat will help.
Wasn't that Catch Me If You Can?
Yeah, that's it. Catch me if you can. What did I say? On the run or some stupid shit like that?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, there you go. You see Michael McCulley diving down inside on the leader there to get his lap back. He's going to be back on the lead lap. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio. That's it.
That guy.
That guy. Kind of staying up here in front here, trying to find out when the leader is going to come in. Oh, the leader's going to smack that wall.
We've seen that before. We've seen that before.
The funny thing is, he's losing traction. Justin Ritchie has already taken a second off that lead. He's already cut it down to 3.84 now. I'm going to have to say that your leader's probably losing a little bit of tire. But then again, maybe not. Who knows? They don't pay us to think.
No, they do not.
Thank God. Leader's catching up there to Chuck Sweeney. We're at 65. Think he's trying to go for a one-stopper?
It is definitely a possibility. I know that was the goal last night for some of the guys, but didn't become the way it was with the cautions.
He's about to put Chuck Sweeney a lap down. And there he goes. We got the 08, Jeffrey Hayfrey. He's already he's back. He's on back. He's quite a few laps now. Almost 10. Lose a little bit of control there. Not sure why he was up there battling the leader being down that many laps, but hey, what do I know?
You got to get experience somehow, right?
Yeah, I guess. And take a look at who's on the bubble right now. Roy Hyde in the 00. And Roy goes down a lot. And yet, still coming up on lap 70. And still no pit by the leaders. John T. Wimmish is on there, and here comes the 08 again. Ivan Jones is shown as out. Back on lap 47. I'm not really sure what happened there, but
I believe he spun out into the inside. It didn't draw a caution, but
well, there we go. Coming up on lap 73. 73. Kurt Wilson's next on the bubble.
Quite the quagmire of cars trying to get around Richard Holland right now. You got a couple that got some fresh tires and some that don't, but quite the grouping going on there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got back here. Richard Holland, Tommy Haynes, Travis Smith was able to get around him. Tommy Haynes, Elsie Daly, Rick Fergone. And that's going to be Mike Mitchell, who just got around him. Mike Mitchell sitting on lap 71. And Dakota finally went down into the pits on lap 75. And that's going to leave Justin Ritchie and Austin Wagner up here in front.
Actually, I think Dakota disconnected.
Maybe. We are on lap 76. Lap 76, we're going to ask everybody in the chat and everybody for a moment of silence and remembrance of Vern's mother, who unfortunately is no longer with us this week. On lap 78, we will follow Vern Bradley around. This one is for you, Betty. You'll obviously be missed. There we go. We'll get back into racing. Tommy Haynes up and coming down on pit road. Our hearts and thoughts and prayers go with the Bradley family. And we got Burt Wilson up in the lead right now.
Go Burt.
Go Burt. Michael McCulley moving up into second. Got a whole bunch of lap cars there getting around him. Right now, as we stand, here comes John Snow to the outside. And there goes Burt Wilson. Michael McCulley in the 81 is now currently your leader. Keaton Tripp back here in the 26 is in second. Justin Ritchie is going to be third. Austin Wagner in the fourth is going to be fifth or fourth. And Travis Smith in the 97 is your top five. Well, we run green, baby. Got a lot of trucks that are going to be able to go the distance.
Should definitely be able to.
Yeah, they went in on lap 77 and 76. So, yeah.
67 left to go. You know, we got.
Oh, look at you with a quick nap. I was just about to take my socks off. Our current leader right there, Keaton Tripp. In the 26. Got himself a whole slew of lap cars there, or trucks. Justin Ritchie down on the inside. He is currently second. And he is Ouch. We are going to be under caution. Got a little bit of sass there, and ended up spinning out Mike Mitchell. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay. Let's go back. All right. This is not working. Why does it keep going to that camera? All right, there you go. You see the aftermath, but let's go ahead and back this up. There you go. Yeah, those two just got into it. And around Mike Mitchell went.
Yeah, Justin trying to get around him and trying to squeeze and ran out of room.
And then we had Steve Seegers. Not really sure what happened here. Well, whatever it was, he stopped on the front stretch. And we are under second caution here tonight. I'm sure the WFO officials will work that all out. Rick Fergone's going to find himself right there. The number 10 is going to find himself in first with Glenn Jameson. Right in behind, Keaton Tripp is going to be third. Justin Ritchie's going to line up in fourth, and Travis Smith is going to line up in fifth. And I'm not sure what's going on with Steve Seegers, but it shows he crashed again. Get everybody gridded back up. Bert Wilson there, you just saw him. He was in the 70. And he is currently in 18th spot. 18th spot, a lap down. Not a good time for that caution to come out. And we are back at green. And there you go. Your race leader getting a good jump on there. Glenn Jameson on the outside. Keaton Tripp in third. We got Keaton going down into the bottom, trying to take that first away from Rick Fergone, and he is going to do it. Justin Ritchie coming up hot. Austin Wagner currently in fourth. Travis Smith is your fifth place driver. Glenn Jameson right in behind him in the 63. And look at this, the number 31, Richard Holland. He's going to move up, and we've got Chuck Sweetie going all over the place there. And that is going to bring out a caution. Michael McCulley's going to get tied up. Let's take a look. Chuck bobbling a little bit. It's going to go to the outside wall. He's going to come down, and he's going to be able to hold on to it, but Michael McCauley is going to get tagged by Burt Wilson and get spun around. So there we go. There's that. Take one more look at it. Chuck's going to get a little loose coming out of the corner. He's going to try and do what he can. Able to catch onto it and Tokyo drift it, but Michael McCauley says, "Hold my beer." Burt Wilson said, "Nope." Burt had nowhere to go, obviously. And that is going to bring out no cautions.
It didn't bring a caution.
It did not bring a caution out. Well, shut my mouth. I thought for sure that was going to bring out a caution. And that's going to put that man right there in the 26, Keaton Tripp, in the lead with Justin Ritchie in behind. Austin Wagner now moving up into third. Justin Ritchie's going to go down to the inside. He's going to take that inside lane, and he is. Keaton fights back on the outside. I guess it's a good thing Keaton Tripp didn't see the review of Justin Ritchie and Mike Mitchell. The way Justin Ritchie's going to dive down and try it again. And Keaton says, "Nope, not this time. I'm going to close that door." We got 99 laps down. Lots of racing to go. Austin Wagner there, now currently third. Rick Vergone. And Travis Smith back here fighting for fourth spot. And look at this. Vern Bradley and Richard Holland coming up.
A lot of cars in that group right there.
Sure is.
Trucks.
A lot of trucks right there in that group. And a lot of talent. A lot of trucks and a lot of talent. As Vern takes a look to the inside. Vern's going to go way up the track.
Looks like he's trying to dodge the back end there of.
He's going to get up there in that loose stuff and. Vern just not able to hold that bottom line like he wants to. And that's going to cost him a little bit of time. Although he is battling back right in behind Rick Vergone. So. And then we got the 17 of Tommy Haynes following the same line. Now Vern is going to make it around. Rick is going to come up halfway up to the track and realize he got no room to go because you got Tommy Haynes out there. Tommy Haynes going to use that wall. That's what it's there for. No out of bounds in racing.
Helps you stay on the track.
And yeah. Richard Holland is going to go around Ricky. And here comes the 97. Travis Smith says, well, if you're going to leave the door open, I'm coming through. Hardy over in this corner. And there you go. Meanwhile, back up here in front, Justin Ritchie and Keaton Tripp still battling over first, which has allowed Austin Wagner to catch right back up. So now you have a three-way battle. Austin Ritchie sitting back a little bit, letting them decide what they're going to do first.
It looked like there for a second like Vern was going to possibly start catching up, but now it's starting to look like he's losing a little ground on that third place.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Ryland coming in saying 419 as always. I wouldn't say dominant, but they damn sure doing good. We got Michael McCulley right there. He is about to go a lap down as these race leaders catch up. Michael McCulley giving them all the room they need to get down underneath. Michael McCulley is in 16th and has just now gone down a lap. To the leaders.
it's too bad he was having a good showing until he got caught up in that. He got caught up in that and just fell back from it. So.
Yep, not able to bounce by. But let's take a look at this. Here we go. We got Tommy Haynes and Vern Bradley, 4th and 5th. And they are able to get around everybody and stay up there. Now you got Richard Holland.
They're battling Richard sneaking up behind him.
Yeah. 112 laps down. Travis Smith, Rick Fragone. This is where your battle is right here, 7th through 1st. You know, the unique thing is to sit here and watch these guys and with their different talent. Oh, no. That is going to pull out the caution. That one is right there. And we got the 17. You got the 17 of Tommy Haynes getting into the 14 a little bit. I don't know if he just drifted up or one drifted down. I don't know. All I know is there it is. And that is going to pull out a caution. We'll take a look at it one more time. Vern gets up in that loose stuff. I was just about to say that, the different lines that these guys are driving, but able to keep it in and see, there you go. You jinxed them. And we are under caution here at Rockingham. Here come all the leaders down on pit road. Justin Ritchie looks like he's racing for first on pit. Right on that bumper. Michael McCulley staying out. Bert Wilson is out. Mike Mitchell is still out. And then it looks like he's going to come down. There we go. Keaton, Tripp, and your leaders, Justin Ritchie, Austin Wagner, all coming down off pit road. 114 laps down.
And while we're on this caution, for those of you that are watching, make sure you hit that like, hit the subscribe, and share it with your friends, family. Share it with a random stranger. Say, hey, go watch this channel.
I mean, a random stranger would be creepy, but who cared?
But we wouldn't know.
Yeah. And from the last time, I mean, from what I hear, it's only a night in jail to be creepy around somebody you don't know.
From what you hear, huh?
I mean, not that I would know.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Al? How you doing? We're getting gridded back up here. We're under caution number, I believe, 3? It's the third caution. Should have been the 4th, but
I only had 3.
Well, we had the one, yeah. Dakota Floyd. Yeah, I know, right? You were killing it, brother. Jesus.
I had that last night.
All right, we're gridded back up. We're on lap 115. It's going to leave 35 more laps to go. Look at me go. Pace car's off, and we're about to go green, green, green. Dooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo.
You and that, whatever that is.
I haven't decided yet. Justin
Okay.
Ritchie, Austin Wagner is going to pull underneath Justin Ritchie. Oh, Austin's going to spin his tires a little bit right there. He's going to lose a little bit of position, and that's going to allow Justin Ritchie and Vern Brownlee to get around him. Meanwhile, Keaton Tripp gets a hell of a restart here off on the caution. And here comes the battle right here. You have Vern Bradley up top, Justin Ritchie down on the inside. Vern Bradley's going to come around. He's going to take over second spot. And we've got a crash. We are under caution again. Caution, caution, caution. It's going to be Brandon Showers, and it looks like TJ Lee. See if we can't take a scene. Here's TJ on the outside. Looks like looks like TJ was getting a little loose there, and Brandon had nowhere to go. Helped. It looked like he was going around and just needed a little help, and Brandon was there to say, I got you, bro. I got you. See TJ losing a little bit of that ass end, checking up, and Showers just had nowhere to go. Mwah. Let's do this. Let's go say hi to the inside wall together. So now that is going to put us under another caution here at lap 119. I was just about to do a crank it up by RGC Motorsports on behalf of autism awareness. We'll have to say that for the restart. Yep. Once again, big shout out to RGC Motorsports for sponsoring the Crank It Up for the entire season on behalf of autism awareness. Which you might have to look it up there, Brazy, but I do believe if Autism Awareness Month is April, isn't it?
I will look that up and get back to you.
I'm pretty sure it is.
You are correct. It is April.
Yeah, see?
And I will be right back.
Watch this pace car. This pace car just like Like I said, it's like he's in Houston traffic and he wants to get off the next exit. Doesn't care. No turn signal. It's like going ahead, hit me, I'm insured. See, there he goes. Brazy down there fraternizing with the drivers. Green, green, green. Here we go. Justin Ritchie down on the inside. Vern Bradley on the outside. Keaton Tripp going ahead and getting another good restart there. You got Austin Wagner and Travis Smith has moved up to the top 5. Austin's going to dive down in front of Travis. Justin Ritchie on that inside. Vern Bradley on the outside. Richard Holland now is going to move into 5th on the outside. Right in behind Austin Wagner as he tries to take that spot away from Justin Ritchie. There you go. That is your top 6 trucks right there. Keaton Tripp, Vern Bradley, Austin Wagner, Justin Richard Holland, and Tommy Haynes. We have 25 laps to go. You done fraternizing with the drivers now? Are you back up here?
Yeah, I'm back up here.
Lots and lots of talent up here in this top 10. We got Keaton Tripp out there in the lead. Vern Bradley, Austin Wagner, Richard Holland, Tommy Haynes, Justin Ritchie, Travis Smith, Rick Vergone, Jacob Daniels moving himself back up into the top 10. And look at this, Roy Hyde sitting on that 10th spot right there. Tommy Haynes going to the outside, taking a look on the outside there, right in behind Austin Wagner. Trying to take a spot away from Richard Holland, and he is successful. As Tommy Haynes moves into 4th, but Richard Holland's going to come back onto the bottom side, where he's been so strong tonight. And driver of the day, yes. Thank you, Hal. Driver of the day. We got a whole bunch of 14s.
And a nation.
Yep. That Eighmey Nation coming out strong right now. Vicky Brown coming in. Emily. Hi. Nobody said hi to us.
What's going on, Diana?
They all just came in and was like, except for Diana.
Nation did his normal what the fuck.
Well, I didn't even notice Nation was here. Wow. Richard Holland. Look at this crew up here. Keaton Tripp, Vern Bradley, Austin Wagner, Tommy Haynes, Justin Ritchie, and Richard Holland fighting for that top 5 spot. Man, oh man, it's shaping up to look good. Here we go, 20 laps to go. Vern Bradley able to get that truck to stick to the bottom that time. Let's do it. Crank it up by RGC. Why we can. Crank It Up, sponsored by RGC Motorsports, to raise awareness for Autism Awareness Month in the month of April. Meanwhile, Keaton Tripp is still trying to hold off Vern Bradley. And take a look at this. Justin Ritchie is going all the way down to the bottom, to the inside of Austin Wagner. We got 16 laps to go. Rick Fergone moving back up into the top 5.
A lot of battling going on between 1 and 10.
Oh, there sure is. You're not just seeing it right here, but you got Richard Holland, Jacob Daniels battling back here. Roy Hyde trying to get up here. Roy Hyde, the tail end of the top 10. Look at this, and now we are just going too wide all the way around, and Justin Ritchie's going to go down to the outside, causing Keaton Tripp to have to go up there and block Vern. $14 laps to go here at Rockingham. Angel, you're my angel. How are you doing tonight, dear? See, now I feel good. Now I'm just happy. Justin Ritchie alongside of Vern Bradley down there, battling for second spot, and he's going to put a move on to Keaton Tripp. And here comes Austin Wagner following Ritchie. But Vern Bradley's got something to say about that as he cuts it off, and Tommy Haynes goes up there to touch the wall, make sure he's still alive. And 97 of Travis Smith down to the inside now of Austin Wagner. Justin Ritchie trying to look to put that fender, get that fender up above Keaton. And we got 12 laps to go here at Rockingham in the Eighmey Contracting Truck Series. Oh, no, Justin. Yellow is out. Yellow is out. We saw that live, but we're going to go ahead and see a replay of that again. I don't know. I don't know. You tell me there, Brazy. What do you think? A little overzealous, too soon, or what?
It kind of looked like Keaton came down, and
Kind of hard to say, but you just saw that LZ Daly getting a hard hit on the leader. We'll take a look one more time. Yeah, see, I don't know, man. I don't know if he came down or if Justin just, floated up. Take a look at it from Justin's view. See, from that angle, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see if we can back this up a little bit. Maybe we can get a better. This is live. Yeah, see it? Looks like Justin was just floating up, and Keaton kind of floated down, and that was it. There was, no more race. Or no more track. LZ Daly coming in and just plastering it. But we're going to go back into live. As we are under another caution tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the man right there, the 14 of Vern Bradley out in front. Austin Wagner to the outside. Travis Smith, Rick Fergone going to be third and fourth, and Tommy Haynes is going to be in the top 5. Richard Holland 6th, Jacob Daniels 7th, Mike McCulley is going to move his way back up to 8th, and Roy Hyde is going to move up into 9th. Glenn Jamieson rounding off the top 10 as we get ready to restart here at Rockingham. How many people in the chat think Vern Bradley's going to take it home? How many people are going to think Austin Wagner is going to be able to defeat him? Andrew Wagner winning last night, right? I think. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong there. Pace car is off. We are about to go back green. Vern Bradley has got a good jump on there. Vern Bradley is going to take out the lead. And we are under green here with 7 laps to go. Travis Smith diving down to the end of the track, getting around Austin Wagner. Take a look in the back here. We got Richard Holland. Roy Hyde looking to get into the top 5 here. Richard Holland's currently in 6th. Travis Smith taking a look at the inside of Vern Bradley. Roy Hyde diving down in under Richard Holland as he takes over the 6th spot, up 13 spots. Meanwhile, back here in front, Travis taking a look. Vern just able to stay out of his reach. Yellow flag is out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Yellow flag is out. 4 laps to go, and that's going to be Roy Hyde. Let's take a look at what happened here. Roy Hyde is down, and he is just gonna fade up, and Tommy Haynes comes down and says hello. Hello. Hello there. Excuse me, sir. But do you by chance have any gray poop on? And that's going to put Roy Hyde down into the inside wall. Well, here we are, back under caution, 4 laps to go. I'm not going to say that Travis is the guy to beat, but he moved up, man, and he's up 18 spots tonight to put his truck in 2nd place right now. What kind of pressure do you think Vern's feeling right now?
All the pressure. I think he feels he can win this, but at the same time, there's a lot of name behind him, and there's a lot of 3 laps can change it in a quick instant.
Yes, sir. But, you know, at the same time, you also got to remember there's a lot of big names behind, but there's a lot of talent behind him, too. A lot of clean racers. Randy Showers, look at this. Randy Showers in the 21 is going to find himself in 7th spot. Randy going to going for, he's up 17 spots tonight. He's going for a top 10 finish. Good for him. Lights are out. We'll have 3 laps to go. You got Austin Wagner behind him, Travis Smith on the outside. It's all going to I think it's going to come down to this restart right here. Whether he gets a good restart or not. Here we go. Green, 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 baby. Oh, no. Oh, he backed out to the right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Tried giving her and just spun him out.
Spun it right there. Oh, no. Let's take a look at that restart. We got green, green right here. You could see it just spinning the tires, and there he's already going around. He's already going around, and yeah, man, Travis getting caught up. Travis obviously had nowhere to go. Take one more look at it. You see where it just broke loose right there. Oh, my goodness. That's right, Chuck. Yep. Old hot tires on a slick track. It just broke loose. And let's take a look here at Michael McCulley. We got a little bit of checkup right there, and Justin Ritchie getting it from the front and the back. Giving it a little bit of the back, and Mike McCulley gets turned around as everybody checks up to the Vern and Travis on the outside wall. All right, well. That's going to put Austin Wagner up in front with John Wimbish, Rick Fergone, Randy Showers, Richard Holland moving into the top 5, TJ Lee with the top 10, Jacob Daniels with the top 10, Burt Wilson is going to move back into the top 10, Justin Ritchie and Glenn Jamieson. I believe we're gonna one more try at this. But look at this, Brazy. The 21, Randy Showers is trying to get his top 5 tonight.
Sometimes luck just happens to be on your side.
There you go.
Get up where you need to be. Like that Maddenism.
All right, the pace car is off. We got one more. I believe we got one more whack at this. Green flag, green flag. We got everybody in the background just fighting for it. Burt Wilson, right behind him was Glenn Jamieson. Glenn Jamieson's going to get caught up on the bottom. That is not going to pull out a caution. Final lap. Here we go. Look at this. John Wimbish is going down to the inside. The 56 of John Wimbish going to the inside of Austin Wagner. Austin Wagner goes up. Wimbish goes down. He is going to take that spot as they come around. John Wimbish is your winner. Austin Wagner. Randy Showers is going to take third here at Eighmey Contracting, here at Rockingham at WFO Race Network.
And TJ Lee got fourth.
TJ Lee with a top 5. Man, you know those guys are happy tonight. John Wimbish is your winner. Austin Wagner is going to be second. Randy Showers is going to take third. Randy Showers is going to be in a podium tonight. TJ Lee is going to be fourth. Rick Fergone fifth. And we will post the results so that you can see where your favorite driver finished the race. And yes, Hal, I made sure that it wasn't. I made sure that it wasn't qualifying. Last time I posted it, it was actually qualifying. Little confusing. Little confusing. Well, I don't know. I don't think Wimbish is. I don't think Wimbish is out there going to be going out there to do any celebration. But the good news is we'll still be able to get to the 14 because he is your driver of the day, Vern Bradley. There we go. How about you, John? You got a copy, DMS and Brazy up here in the booth.
Yeah, I got you guys.
All right, let me get you turned up a little bit. Well, wow. What a race and what a finish. Take us through those last 5 laps.
Man, I knew I had the tires, and if I could get through there, I could do something if I didn't screw it up. So that was the biggest problem was going to be myself.
Well, in the first part of the race, we weren't really, really calling out the name a lot. You just kind of sat back and bided your time, but you moved up 9 spots, and here you are, taking the win.
Yeah, we had a good race there. I appreciate Austin Wagner there, running me clean. He could have done a lot there, doored me or anything to keep me down there on the bottom, and I wouldn't have been able to get back to the throttle. So I was just able to dive it down in there with those tires and able to pull it off here.
Well, there you go. Well, congratulations. Anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's win?
Yeah, I just want to thank all the guys here that run here. It's a lot of people, and, weeded some of them out here and there, but we've got a good group of guys here that are doing the best that they can every week. And, I appreciate that. And I appreciate Macaulay and Vern for putting this on. And our thoughts are obviously with Vern for, his loss that he's going through. And just want to say that for everybody in the whole league that we're thinking about it.
Well, there you go, man. Congratulations. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner tonight at Rockingham, John Wimbish. Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
All right, we're going to get right to the second place. And we're going to bring him up. How about you, Austin? You got a copy?
Hey, how's it going?
He's all like, hey, man, what's up? Anyway, man, almost had what it takes tonight. John be giving you a big shout out saying he very much appreciates you racing him clean. And, that's what it's about, right?
Yep. Everybody was racing real clean that race. It was a good race. Kind of shit the bed there on those last couple laps right on the restart. I thought I had it. Thought being on the high side, it'd be a lot harder for him to get around me, but he just flew right around me there, and I was like, holy shit. And, well, I guess that's what happens. We'll take a second place finish. I'm just glad to finish a race, and, yeah.
Well, it was definitely a good race, man, and it was glad to see that your internet was boosted up tonight. Everything was working out good, and you finished up there in the top, not only the top 5, but came in second tonight. It was great to watch you race again.
Yep, we finally got a 50-foot long Ethernet cord, and we haven't had an issue since then. I'm glad. I'm under a tornado watch right now, and I was able to hold off till the end of the race here, so that never caused any issues. So,
well, you just go out there and yell at that tornado. Bad. Just give me a minute.
I'm about to go out there and give it some. So,
anyone you'd like to thank for tonight's finish?
Thank you guys for broadcasting as always. Always really fun to watch these again. Just want to say shout out to Vern. I really thought he had it there. Sucks that these tires, man. These are whenever you pace that long for. I don't know how many laps we had on those tires, but it's fucking hard. I mean, it just snaps out of nowhere, and I think he had it. he was giving it his all. So shout out to him. Shout out to everybody in the league for racing really clean. That was a ton of fun, especially for how difficult this track is. Yeah, it's about it. Looking forward to next week.
There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, your second place finisher tonight, Austin Wagner. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you. See ya.
All right. Boy, I'll tell you what, we don't get to get him up here very often, but, man, he is here tonight. How about you, Randy? You got a copy.
What's the?
What's up, man? I kept watching you grow, man. I kept watching you. You were the top 15, and then the top 10, and then the top 5, and here you are in a podium finish tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. This isn't one of my favorite tracks, but I'll tell you, that last caution, well, not the one with Vern, but the one before that, I pitted there and had some fresh tires, and I seen some guys stayed out there, and it really helped out.
Yeah. Well, look at that, Brazy. I just noticed he's up 21 spots in the 21 truck. That's got to be worse.
Yeah.
Like I mean, that's like, shooting a goal, right? From the free throw line or, half court, right? I mean, I think Vern and McCulley ought to give him $1 million. I think that was pretty good. Up 21 spots, matched his truck number.
Oh, yeah. Lucky 21. Truck's doing good this year.
Well, man, it is definitely fun to watch you race, and man, I'm glad to see you made a podium tonight, man.
I am too, and I'm glad I got to come up here with you guys again. Last year I didn't get up there with you guys. I started late, but this year 2 times already, man. This is great.
I know. We got you up here 2 times in one season.
It's a good season so far in the truck series.
There you go. Anyone you'd like to thank, Randy?
Just everybody that puts this together. They put a lot of time in it and all that. And it's a great series. I love it. So thank you all.
Well, we love having you, man. Thank you very much, and congratulations tonight for your 3rd place finish.
Thanks, buddy. Have a good one.
Bye. All right. Let's go ahead and get this man up in here. How about you, Vern? You got a copy? Hello? Uh-oh. Hello? Hello?
Maybe he went for a cigarette.
You think he went for a smoke? I don't know. Hello?
Mr. Vern Bradley,
Right,
do you have a
all
copy,
right, I'll tell
sir?
you what we're going to do. How about you pretend to be Vern?
I can't. I don't know if I can do that.
I mean, all right. Well, we got him here. He's just not answering. All right. Well, what's your final thoughts there, Brazy?
I mean, most of the race went really good. We had some cautions there towards the end, which I mean, we had a lot of good racing going on. There was a lot of big groups. We had what, 30 cars?
28 trucks.
27.
Yeah, well, yeah, 27 that actually raced.
That one didn't count.
Yeah, one didn't count. Good race tonight, Jason, by the way.
So, I mean, you got that many trucks on this track. It's a tight track. It's a rough track for some of it. It's great racing. It's great racing. It's good to see them all. And, it's great to see all the fans here. It's good to see. It's just good to see. It's good to see. It's fun to watch. It's entertaining. I'm sure the fans love it. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, share it.
Share it with everybody, right? Even the
Share it
creepy
with
guy down
everybody.
the end of the block.
Exactly.
I mean, the creepy guy's got to have something to do, too.
Exactly. And you never know. He might become a best friend, or maybe you become creepers together. I don't know. But, it's a possibility.
Just don't go in the basement.
Yeah, don't go in the house.
Don't go in the basement. no matter how much candy he's giving away for free. But all right, well, I couldn't agree with you more there, Barrysy. It was great to have you back in the booth here tonight, and God bless each and every one of you guys for showing out on behalf of WFO Racing Network. We obviously couldn't do it without you, or wouldn't do it without you, because
without you,
there's no
there's
us.
no us.
God bless. We out of here. Have a good night, peeps.